I made this video because at the time I rode this cruiser. It was an impromptu ride, and I just hurried up and got on it, so I didn't make any kind of introduction, which isn't good. But it is, the bike I'm riding is a Suzuki Volusia. I'll put the year in the description because I haven't talked to the guy in a while. I can't remember what it was. And so I give you my first cruiser ride. I hope you guys enjoy it because I really did. So anyway, here you go. My first cruiser ride. Pew pew.
Is that a camera?
Yep. Night rider going on his first cruise on the cruiser. This is, I don't know what this is. I think it's a V-Star. Let's try the brakes. Okay. Okay, first cruiser ride. I have no idea what gear I'm in. I'm not used to having to shift that soon. Oh. Oh. I think the guy said this tops out at 80. I had trouble finding the gears. I had to put my foot up pretty close to shift it. And it's just a different position than my bike. So that's what I'm not used to. And the turning radius is a lot different than mine. You know, I can turn a lot closer. As far as the power difference, it's slower than a 600, maybe a 250cc bike. It's been a while since I rode one, but I can twist the throttle pretty hard. The power range is like, I don't expect this to be a sport bike. Just like you shouldn't expect a sport bike to be a cruiser. Now I'm a little bit nervous to downshift because I'm not sure. First of all, he doesn't have an RPMs range on this thing, so I have no idea where I am on the band, and I don't want to hit the red line or hit the rev limiter like I just did. So, you know, I'm used to the luxury of not the luxury. I'm not knocking this, the necessity for a tachometer. Took that turn a little bit tight. That's my fault. Just use the front brake. I have no idea how far I can lean on this bike. I think people need to learn that about riding, is that you expect it, because you have to learn the personality of that bike, just like this. You know, I didn't miss second gear several times. Cruiser ride ever, and I love it, absolutely love it. I don't think you have to be one or the other, a cruiser rider or a sport bike rider. or a supermoto rider. I think you could be just a rider. I like riding motorcycles, and I will have me a cruiser because I want to take long trips, and my bike is, as much as I love my bike, you know, it's not intended for that purpose. But this, usually on my Hayabusa, my hands are leaning forward, so there's pressure on my palms. You lean forward, my back starts to hurt after a while. You know, you gotta kind of push your arm leaning on your leg while you're riding to reduce fatigue. But I can ride in this position right here for a while. And I like country riding just like I like chaotic city riding. Y'all watch my channel, you know how I do. Kept missing second gear. I gotta put my foot further up. It's not heavy. I feel lightweight. I feel like I can, you know, maneuver well. I believe this is an 800cc bike. I don't know what the horsepower that equates to at all. That probably is a big factor because I wear a full face helmet, and so I don't get the wind. So that's why I probably wouldn't have a windshield. If I didn't have a full face, I'd probably feel differently. I keep missing second gear. That's what that was.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, guys, have a good one.